Stampers, Dana again. I had my parcel delivered today. As we went to on stage, we were allowed to order some items. So my box came today and it was jammed with over 50 items. Oh my gosh. Papers, embellishments, ribbons, bossing folders, dies, and punches and stuff like that. So, but I won't have a play. I'm going to do it from the book one night, and then the next night I'm going to show you some of the new products that are coming out in January. We are only allowed to show you what we've made. We can't show you the book, can't show you the cover, can't show you inside, not yet anyway. So I don't want to get into trouble, but we are allowed to show you what we've made with our products. So I'm going to show you this beautiful little card now. Look at this, isn't that beautiful? We've even got these little epoxy dots, I think they're called, but they glitter and clear epoxy shapes they're called. They look like water droplets. This is why I added a couple. I added one here and a couple on top of, if you can see that, on the top of the flower. Absolutely beautiful. And this is gorgeous. It's got thinlets. I have cut two out because it took me ages to poke it out. I can't even find it now. Where's it gone? Oh, there it is. It's beautiful shape from the thinlets as well. And I just slid it in behind as I glued down this piece. This is from a Memories and More pack, which is coming out new as well. And I just wanted it for the label, which was so cute. And I'm going to be running a piece, the black, if you can see the black, it's got embossed on there. It's absolutely gorgeous. And this little embossing folder comes in a pack of 2. And I've used this one, and it's called Petal Pairs. And I don't know if you can see, let me get a dark piece of paper. Just grabbing a sheet. If I can get one out, my paper stack is really thick. And this is the design on, there's one design, and this is the other one. And it reminds me a little bit of the paper that came out with a whole lot of Lovely, with the little bits of like bud coming off a vine. So it's starting cute. So I'm going to be using that one. I just left that one out to show you. I can show you the products, sorry, that I've bought. I can't show you inside the catalogue. So I hope you enjoy this card as much as I did. It's so beautiful. And this is it's called Petal Passions, the designer series paper. And it's just all in black and white there, like that. The embossing folder is just like that there. Isn't it beautiful? And I'm going to find the piece of paper I used. I used it with my blend. Absolutely gorgeous. That's not it. But, oh, I should have pulled it out ready actually. Yeah, there it is. Absolutely, look at this. Look at the patterns on here. Let me see if I've got another one with the big full-on croissant, I think it is. They're absolutely stunning pieces of work. It looks like no two pieces are going to be the same, I'm afraid. So I think I'll go for this one. So I'll cut out as well in front of you. But what gorgeous, gorgeous paper. And then you get this. It's 1 and 2, so you get 2 stamp sets. Absolutely beautiful. And the dies to match. And these won't be out until January the 3rd, when the new spring and summer catalogue comes out, along with the celebration. So I've used the words thank you and from the heart. And this piece of paper, absolutely gorgeous. So there's a stamp thank you there. And then from the heart, as you know, I'm doing thank you cards and I need a few more. So one of you, well, two of you will be having one of these beautiful cards who entered the challenge. So, oh, and they got this, I will use this little die cut. And then we've got this gorgeous ribbon that's coming out as well. Isn't that beautiful? And it's called organza ribbon. And there's like 10 yards on this spool. So you're getting a lot, an absolute lot. It's beautiful. Whisper white. I will tell you about more of the products that we're allowed to buy in the future as we go along. But this piece of paper is literally 1 inch by 4. And I'm going to run it through the big shot so I get that same effect on my other piece of paper, just to give it an extra bit of texture. We'll do some cutting in a moment. Let me just run this through the big shot whilst this is out, and then I can get it done and out of the way then. So I'm starting to feel a little bit more myself today. I managed to get my tablets on time yesterday and this morning. So, fingers crossed. I'm slowly getting there. I'll remove the plates first because they're quite weighty on themselves. And then I'll pop this down here. I've got a little box at the side of me, so I don't have to lower it far. But look at that beautiful, beautiful texture. And then all we're going to do then is I'm just going to flag the end. I don't think you'd need it 4 inches really, but I've cut it. I don't mind a little bit of a hangover. There we go. Isn't that pretty? Absolutely gorgeous. So there's my little embossing folder. I love those little ones. They're so cute. This, like I say, is out for Memories and More pack, but it was a bigger piece of paper. So I just trimmed off and put my little 1/2 inch circle punch in the corners to get that shape. Isn't that cute? So there's the 2 pieces we're going to need. I'm going to fetch the trimmer in. And I'm using Pool Party for my card base. And it's 1/2 a sheet of A4 cut in half and now just folded in half as well. And then I can burnish that. And now I'll cut this design series paper. Because we're only colouring one certain flower, I want to make sure it's this big one. So this is going in at 3 7/8 by 5 5/8. So I've got that little tiny bit there from 6, which I add to the inside of my card. That little piece, put a little bit of decoration on, like I have this one, just so I don't have to throw it in the bin. I love it. So that's going to be our card front. This is going back in my spare, because I can use this again on another project. Pop that up there, out of the way. And I do need to cut some Whisper White. I've got some thick Whisper White here. Just for the inside of my card. So this again is going in at 3 7/8 by 5 5/8, and that's for the inside of the card. Perfect. So I've got my 2 pieces, they're both exactly the same size, and this lovely little strip is going to get stuck there on the inside. That way we don't have to throw it away. And it adds a little bit of character as well. So while we're here and I've got the ink out, I'm going to stamp my thank you onto my little label. Making sure I ink that up nice. And I'm going to try and get that more or less in the centre. Isn't that sweet? And now for my From the Heart. Again, I'm just going to stamp this in the centre. Oh, that's so pretty. And that's all the stamping there is, believe it or not. Well, I've got this open. Oops, there goes my little coaster. There it is. I'm just going to fast fuse this on. If you get any overhang, just rub it with your fingers and it'll take you to the right side. And I'm going to pop this right here. It's basically, we're going to use the blends to add some colour to these bits. And I can't say how beautiful these pens are. Absolutely lovely. And I might do a club, so we get them over a space of 4 weeks with me, with a few little bits thrown in. Look at that, beautiful. And I've been doing what I did on the front to get the little white bits after using the white pen. I just use my white gel pen. I just added some white bits. Perfect over this. So that's the inside of my card. That's going to go in there later. We're going to adhere that down. I will put a bit more colour in there as well. So what I did, I got a piece of scrap because they do blend, they do bleed a little bit. Oh, quite stiff to get them lids off sometimes. So I'm just going over these beautiful leaves. Gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. So with your designers, it comes in 12 by 12. I always cut, because you get 2 of each, I always cut one pack down to 6 by 6. I know this is not a part of that flower, but I just want a little bit of extra green in here, so absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous card, gorgeous pens. Oh, I praise these enough. They're absolutely stunning. I'm going to go in and add a bit of shade. Down this side on here. And I think I will go back to the rich raspberry. I love that colour. It's absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to start with the paler one. And we're just going to go... You don't even have to be the best colour in the world for this. It's simple. You just follow the lines. It's all about the shading. In fact, I don't think it needs it with this flower because it's got dark areas. It literally doesn't need it. Absolutely stunning. Excuse me a second. Oh, I'm back. Sorry about that. So you're just going to take your blends. And you're just going to basically colour all this in. Don't have to be the perfect colour. You can just do it as rough, as quick. You can take your time, do it delicately. You're just getting the colour on there. You probably think, oh, I'm going to watch her do this, and that's going to take ages. No, look how quick it is. The strokes even. Because if you don't get all the colour right on there, these pens allow you to go back over and keep just, look, see, you would have felt tip pen marks if you did it with proper felt tip pens. Whereas these are alcohol based. Absolutely wonderful. Look how quick that was. You want to see some more. I'm not even going to use the dark one because the shading is there with the black. You can if you want to. But what I'm going to do now is to get some light areas in there. I'm using the one that pulls off colour. Just going to go over a few of these leaves and you'll see them starting to lighten up. And again, you don't have to be precise because you can't take colour off you print. It only takes it off the alcohol. And just adding some light areas. And if you think it's not light enough, go back over. Really lighten it up. Come here, pull some colour from here. Absolutely wonderful. How's that? I clean that, but you don't really need to do that even. So I give that 2 seconds. See how it bleeds through? It just protects your work surface. So what I did on mine, took my white gel pen. It's not the best gel pen in the world. Just add in some white bits. Just to give character. And give some shading again to the tips of this flower. Everyone can get a white gel pen. I've got another one here, you know, just one of these. Oops. Really putting some shape onto this flower now, if you can see it. Just so wonderful. Just add some lines where the light would shine on the tips. Entirely up to you. I'm not the best drawer in the world at all. In fact, I can't draw to save my life. I can copy, but I can't draw. So just add some tips on there. Isn't that beautiful? I think it's absolutely gorgeous. There's a few sets you are going to probably flip over. Oh my gosh, you'll be like, Gaina, we'll have to wait now and get it in January. But it'll be here before you know it, honestly. So that's all I'm going to do with my white gel pen. Look how beautiful that is. Now you can decide where you want this on your card. If you want it that way, if you want it this way. I'm going to turn it actually this way, because my banner is going to go across here. I don't need this anymore. So I'm now going to attach this wonderful, wonderful piece of designer series paper. I love a black and white set of paper. It's so striking. Absolutely wonderful. So making sure my card is open in the right way. And I've got that lovely little border all the way around. Perfect. Isn't that beautiful? If you wanted to colour the whole card, that's entirely up to you, but I'm just going to leave it like that. Absolutely beautiful. I'm dressing it. Oh, I need to come back with that pen, don't I? Dress that little strip across the top. So just grab the paler one again. And I'm just basically going to colour this little flower here. Nothing posh. Just add a bit of colour. How pretty is that? Isn't that gorgeous? Love it. I hope you enjoying the video anyway, but I'm enjoying making it. This is so cute. So now I took my little piece and I popped it on dimensionals. And this is going on dimensionals as well. 4 in the corners. Beautiful. I don't want to cover up too much of the green. I might go, actually, it's going to cover a lot, so it doesn't matter. You're going to still see it poking out. Perfect. Now with the ribbon, what I did was I cut it to length. Just using my scissors to cut a little angle. And then I didn't really want to add too much adhesive to glue this down. So what I did is I grabbed some glue dots. And I put one here. Where did that just go? I just lost the glue dot. Oh, I don't know where that's gone. And I've put one here. Fingers crossed now. You won't get to see much of this because my little label is going right over there. You'll probably recognise this card when the catalogue comes out because I've just taken it from the catalogue. But you won't get to see it till January. Am I a tease or what? So then what I did with these lovely little gems, I took one teardrop, one shaped one. They just look like drops of water. Pop one right there. And then I popped a smaller one right next to it. And a larger one then. I popped on my label. These are cute. You get two strips of these in each packet. And they are lovely. They're going to be coming up some deals with Celebration as well when you join. So if you're thinking of joining my team in between January and March 31st, and you're going to get extra stuff off Stampin' Up, and you're going to get something off me as well. So come and join my team. Be a stamping queen. So what I did then, I fetched in just some little gems. Added to the centre of some of these lovely flowers. I've got a bright bundle of flowers. Just pop one. It's a bit too small, that one for there, so I'm going to pop that one right there. You could even add Winkestella if you wanted to. Oh gosh, no, don't, because I haven't. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. My little shape. Tucked it in. How am I going to get that now? Or should I just... No, because I don't want to take anything away. I can't even... Oh, I can. So I'm going to pop that where that rhinestone is, just in the centre of that flower there. I'll press this down now. And I'm going to add a glue dot so it doesn't poke out too much. Alright, and I roll it up. Because behind that little leaf there, there's no hole. So I can pop that in there. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. Like I say, if you want to continue colouring the flowers, it's entirely up to you, but I think it gives great impact just the way it is like that. So that's the one we've just done together. Absolutely wonderful. This is the one I did earlier. I'm going to fetch another gem in actually, because that one now has got one in the centre. So I'm going to put one more in the centre there. And that's it. Absolutely good. And jobs the good one. So that's one I did earlier with my little dewdrops there. And a couple there and one here. And the inside of my card. Aren't they beautiful? Well, I hope you like them and you give them a thumbs up, a share and a subscribe. Would be fantastic. We'll go back to the catalogue tomorrow, and then the day after I'll show you something else new that we've got. So I could bombard it with you all right now, but I'm going to tease you all a bit. So if you want to see more videos, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and press the little bell straight away, and that way you'll get notified of all upcoming videos that get posted. So until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.